I think those are the conversations that are happening, and these conversations should have been happening, right? So what it's done is it's spurred those conversations, but it's not, you know, I don't think, honestly, that with what is happening, a few countries are going to hold the developing world hostage anymore, like everybody thinks everything is just going to collapse. Absolutely not, because a lot of investment has gone on in these different countries. Is it going to be more difficult? Yes, but again, it's a new way of working that we have to adapt to. I think at this point, I think it's important to also mention one of the bigger projects that are happening, which is Mission 300, which is to connect 300 million Africans by 2030. That isn't going to stop because of an announcement, because of one country. African countries are going to get together. Mia Motley is a huge supporter of.
I think when you find yourselves in spaces where you're uncertain about what is coming next and what is going to be your pathway forward, I think that's where you dig a little more deeply on the inside, and you start to look within, and you start to figure out, what do I have that I can use, and who are my partners that also can match me where I am? And that's where the Global South comes in. This week here in Barbados, we have most of the development banks from the African region, the pension funds we've spoken about before. We have right here our own homegrown Caribbean Development Bank. We have the CAF team, the Latin America Development Bank, and they're all going to be here during the course of this week. That is what represents the Global South.